Hello YouTube, sorry to keep you waiting. My name is CharkSearch64Gamer, and today I want to respond to Verilify's Jen Weiner's complaint. So basically, on Twitter and stuff, he's saying, Gen 1 doesn't suck and whatever. It's just really stupid, so I just gotta make a complaint. What are these videos called again? Commentaries? No, that's where you hide behind a photo or something. But, let me just show you his Twitter page. Verilus Wolf. You gotta be careful because there's also Verilus Wolf, who's a parody account. Okay, so here we got his Twitter account. Oh my god, yada yada yada. Thank god he took the Austin John thing down. It makes him look like an idiot. Alright, whatever, yada yada yada. I've lost touch with people. Yeah, that's a Gen 7 thing he's talking about. It's really stupid. Too many idiots thinking generated. Okay, here's one. I found the problem. Too many idiots thinking that a Pokemon generation is that only that game and its graphics, despite I say in the video. Fire Red and Leaf Green is Gen 1 in the Pokemon designs. Region and other media represent that generation, not graphics limitation. Okay, this is very stupid for two reasons. One, Fire Red and Leaf Green came out in what year? The year where it was Gen 3 time, Ruby and Sapphire. Correct. The graphics are different, they're Gen 3 time. If it was in Gen 1's time, then it would be Gen 1, wouldn't it? No, it's not Gen 1, dumbass. It's a remake. Just because it's a remake does not make it, a part of Gen 1, because that time is gone. And some people say, I don't care about graphics, I just want a stable, non-glitchy game. And then here he goes, and Pokemon Red and Blue were incredibly stable. And didn't have any impactful glitches through regular gameplay. Okay, here's the thing. Do you all remember Missing No? You know, the thing that corrupts your save file and all that crap? Let me show you. Missing number. And I'm sorry I'm doing this on my phone, but what else am I supposed to do? No. Let me go on Bulbapedia here. Or Wikipedia. Alright. Missing No was also known as an unofficial Pokemon species found in the video games Pokemon Red and Blue, standing for missing number, which is what NO stands for. It is used as an error handlers by Game Freak developer Game Freak. They appear when the game attempts to access data for non-existent Pokemon, which is a glitch because they don't exist, and it's an error that the game made. Due to the programming of 3 in-game events, players can now encounter Missing No via a glitch. It is not a stable game, because, first of all, the side effects include, the 6th item slot, it will multiply the item by an infinite amount. It's a glitch number, but what I know from it is that it's a glitch number, you can use it infinitely. The other thing is that Missing No or M can corrupt your save file, and it can literally destroy everything. Is just gone. Okay? And another thing is that it can turn into Kangaskhan or whatever if it's M. So no, it is not a stable game. And another thing is that a generation of Pokemon group games that were released at around the same time. So if, for example, Oris was released X or Y, then it will be Gen 6, not 3, because they were released years after the original. Yeah, so that also proves my point. But he says, not correct at all. A generation focuses on the region, Pokemon, and the story of that region. Yes, because that is a remake, okay? That is called a remake of a game. Like, when you have a remake of a game, what's one that I'm trying to think of right now? Like Mario 64 DS. That is a remake game. It's not Mario 64, is it? No, it's an entirely different game. Not entirely, but it still has the gameplay and everything. That is a remake, okay? And another thing is, the graphics aren't the only thing in Gen 1 that's terrible. It was the battle system. That was how it completely destroys it. So here we have this special stat. In Generation 1, special moves cause damage depending on the special stats of both attacking Pokemon and defending Pokemon. In later generations, special moves typically deal damage depending on special attack stat of the attacking Pokemon and the special defense. In Generation 1, the special stat was the special attack stat and the special defense stat for a Pokemon. So let's say there's a Pokemon with a special stat of 105. That stat represents its special attack and its special defense. This is why things like Alakazam were so hard and painful to deal with. It's because it was a psychic type and it had no counters. It could destroy Gengar, and Psychic was not resisted by anything, and it was a special attacking move. So that's why it was completely not stable. That's another point to point out why Generation 1 is not stable. Like, shut up, Ferocify. You don't even know what you're talking about. Alright. Alright, favorite Pokemon generations are... Also, don't say that I think Generation 1 is the worst. Personally, I think it's X and Y. Because, like, I feel like they were just showing off the 3D graphics. They didn't introduce a lot of Pokemon. Just saying, I don't think Gen 1 is the worst. I think it's X and Y for me. Way too much Kanto hate in the new video. This is why I worry for the Pokemon community. I'm not even surprised people don't worry about you. Alright, let's see how many people I triggered today. Wow. Every Pokemon ring, okay, whatever. Still don't know why people are upset about Super Training removed. It was garbage for training EVs. Okay, that's an entirely different thing, but it makes it easier because you could make a level 5 Pokemon have max EVs without even making it level 10, so you could have easier Little Cup battles to do. Shut up. Let's see here. See how many people I can trigger today. Yada yada yada. Is Gen 1. Okay. I don't mean the graphics. Okay, this guy is pretty cool. He's actually very smart. He's smarter than Ferocify. I don't mean the graphics. I mean Pokemon themselves. They were either boring or just stupid, like all of the evolutions and multiple previous evolutions. So basically what he's saying is Electrode, Magnemite, and Grime or whatever, those things, because they're all like, it's based off of one thing, and like, in Gen 6 we have Aegislash, we have a Hydra, which is a mythical thing in Gen 5. In Gen 5 we had some gears. It's pretty cool for me. And like in Gen 1 we had a literal crab, like Aura Guardian said. Because he's right. Like, what, are you saying that you actually are a Gen 1 yourself, Ferocify? Like, come on. No wonder you're crap at battling, you won't get updated. Because that's all it is. Okay, so graphics, they were pretty bad in Gen 1, but they're still visible to see. It's not the worst graphics. I mean, God, it's not the CGI from Pokemon Forever for the Zelby nest or whatever. Green makes for good stories. Overcomplicating things to be edgy doesn't. This describes you so much, Ferocify. But there wasn't as good story, even with the greed. It was plain. If the creation of Mewtwo was in the game, and Giovanni stole it, and you had to battle his Mewtwo at the gym, then that would be pretty awesome. But that didn't happen. That's because there's Team Rocket. No, Team Rocket was always up to something interesting. You're just being incredibly biased. Okay, so what he's saying, Verosify, again, is that they're always having something interesting. No, that's every evil team. They're always doing something evil, stealing Pokemon. Oh, okay, great to know. Team Skull does that. Team Rocket does that again in Gen 2. Okay. Team Plasma does that because they stole that Purloin in White 2 and Black 2. No, they did that? Yeah, it's the same thing. That's boring. I mean, in Gen 7, we found out, sorry if this is spoilers, if you haven't played Sun and Moon, but it's been like freaking 2 years. But in Sun and Moon, we got to find out that the Aether Foundation isn't really as good as they are. They're actually evil, and they're working with Team Skull to get the U-Bees, the Ultra Beasts. And that's more complex. It's more fleshed out. In Gen 1, all we did was going through mazes and buildings and destroying rocks, and that's it. And getting our Charmander swept by Geodudes 24/7 if we chose that. Alright, Team Plasma was also trying to liberate Pokemon. Yeah, like, that's what Team Plasma was trying to do. They actually had something, it's like the PETA of Pokemon, so you got something interesting there. And they're trying to separate Pokemon from humans. But they are still irrelevant. As they go up to their protests, you just go, okay, those are nut jobs that don't matter. Bringing down a crime ring is much cooler than that black white story turns. Okay, so basically what you're saying is stealing something is more cool than trying to take away your best friend and trying to make you live alone. Okay, sure, buddy. You don't feel like you've done much beating Rocket, but once you've taken down the Aether Foundation, you know that you just saved not only someone you care about, but also potentially the entire region from alien invasion, which turns out to be false, but you get the point. No, he doesn't. Team Rocket is gone once you were done defeating Giovanni, and him saying disbanded Team Rocket is massive after the adventure you went through. And it just goes on and on and on, and I don't even want to deal with that tweet anymore. Alright. Verosify, why do you do this? And I'm sorry if I make any misconceptions in this video, but this isn't, written down or anything, so if you want me to write it down and think about it more, then sure, I'll do that. And I might not be able to upload as much anymore, because I have a job now. Yeah, sorry, but I don't want to freaking advertise this stuff. Especially when I'm shaming someone. I do not understand the younger generation. Seems selfish to help a friend's family issues over stopping a massive crime ring. Well, basically, you're saving, okay, it's human nature inclined to help people you love and closer to. Like, think about it. When you were saving Lily from Team Skull, you felt like she was safe, like you actually cared for her, because like she's well developed and everything. And when you beat Team Rocket, you feel something, I guess, but that's it. You just take down the gym, and it's pretty obvious, like, because like once you defeat the bad guy, it's all buddy buddy and kumbaya, and like they're getting rid of the bad guys or bad guy team or whatever. Like in Star Wars, when Vader killed the Emperor Palpatine, yeah. When he killed Emperor Palpatine, that was the end of the forget the crime, no wait, in place or whatever, what was it called again? I think it was the Rebel Alliance, but whatever, you guys get the point. When that's every time you take down the bad guy, they disassemble everything. So it's not just Generation 1, it was like obvious, it's like predictable and stuff. That's why Generation 1 isn't good in storytelling. Not to mention there's a ton of other stuff in glitches in Gen 1 that had problems. Like, for example, Aerodactyl didn't have any good moves. Like, there were Pokemon that were literal trash and they could not be used. And, like, some Pokemon you can't even use in battle. Like, they had a really good stats like Onix, but they don't even have much to go with. Like, you have Rhyperior and Golem. They have Explosion. Rhyperior, not Rhyperior, Rhydon. Rhydon has some really good tanking defenses in its physical defense. Yeah, it's just like, hold on, I'm trying to figure out what I'm saying here because I'm not good at remembering anything. Like, what I'm saying is that, like, a ton of Pokemon were crap in Gen 1. That's why, like, so many other ones are even better, like Moongus. Like, even though that's based off a mushroom, it's still better than a rock snake because it's like, it has better moves to complement it. And sure, Onix got more moves in, like, next generations, but as it meta develops more, then there's gonna be better Pokemon as well. And you got more moves as well coming out, and Onix isn't gonna be able to warrant that much stuff. And, like, that's not just it. There's, like, even a glitch to even there's so many glitches for Gen 1. For example, the walk through doors glitch, where you can be transferred to the Elite Four. Like, glitches, Gen 1 doors. It was in the Japanese version, but, I think Dokashi, yeah, here it is. This is the door glitch. Sorry for, I'll put the video in the description, but, you know, I'll just put it up here for now. Sorry for not, asking you for permission, but I need to use something for an example. I'll put you in the description. Let me just skip to the point. Right, so this would be a house or something. Like, it would be Gary's sister in there or something, and you would have to change the names or whatever. And hold on. Yeah, now he's transferred back here by the glitch. Like, it's madness. He does, like, you barely get any Pokemon in Gen 1, and, like, you can just beat the Elite Four just like that, because you have no Pokemon in it, just transfer you to the Hall of Fame. It's, like, that easy. And look, the text is even backwards for, oh, no, wait. I was just looking through the iPad, my bad. But it's, like, it's not even that good of a game anymore. Like, it was good at the time, but compared to what we have now, it's literal shit. Like, the special stat was crap. Mewtwo was broken as hell, having the highest special stat in the game. It was not. They have valid reasons for disliking the Generation 1 Verilify. It's not just the graphics, okay? Graphics don't make a game better. Yes, we get that. But we have better games, so don't defend Gen 1. If you like Gen 1, good for you. More power to you. But just because it was good at the time doesn't mean it's good now, Verilify. You need to understand that. It's just, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? I'm Charles64 Gamer. Tell me what I did wrong in this video, because this is my first commentary video. But yeah, I just can't stand Verilify. I have to do something about his idiocy. Like, I don't even care if you like it, because this is a commentary. It's just drama. I'm just trying to get my point through, and I just need to. It's like writing an angry letter and throwing it out, but I want to post this, so I'm sorry about saying the F word, but PewDiePie said the N word, which is way worse, apparently. So, like, comment, subscribe, unsubscribe, I don't really care, but at least know this, Verilify. Gen 1, it's not a stable game. It is not Gen 1. It is a remake, in what you are saying, it is just pure stupidity. I'm Sharkstar64 Gamer, and just look up glitch videos, and you will see thousands of videos on Gen 1 having so many glitches. Good day, good night, it's 12 o'clock right now. I'm sorry if I can't upload anything. I'll try my best to upload stuff, but I have a job now. So, yeah, I'll probably try to, upload, a Garchomp sweep, and possibly Naganadel, because I've been working on those on the battle spot, because I don't really have anything. I've been trying to develop a team for VGC. So, my name is Sharkstar64 Gamer. Have a nice life.